Need something to play. Nah. No. No. Perfect. What's up, YouTube? So I just recently got my PS3 set up here, so I figured why not dive into a PS3 game. I haven't played the PlayStation 3 in a long time. So going through my games, I wanted to try something that I haven't played before, something different, something unique, something badass. Of course, talking about Ride to Hell, Retribution. Now, I'm sure that you've heard the reviews on this one, but you know what? Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. I mean, there's got to be some redeeming factors to it. It's got to be... It wouldn't have got released if it was that bad, right? I mean, look, Deep Silver published it. They're known for some pretty good games, so I'm going to be optimistic about this. Ride to Hell, Retribution was made by Deep Silver, who you may know as the makers of the Dead Island series and the Saints Row series. Now, depending on who you are, you probably see those games as either really good or mediocre. Now, the first thing I noticed when I started playing this game is how many loading screens there are. Seems like it doesn't matter what you do, the game has to load. Now, I get that the game came out on the PS3, which wasn't really known for its quick loading times, but this is absolutely ridiculous. So the game starts out and you're driving down the street on a motorcycle. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, pretty much what I expected. Oh, what the hell? Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're on a Gatling gun. This part frustrated the hell out of me. I died 3 or 4 times, and this is the first time that you gain control of the character. It says aim accurately by holding L1 and firing with R1. The only way I was able to beat it was by just hitting the fire button. Honestly, this is the most lackluster way of introducing you to the game's controls I've ever seen. Interspersed between shots of your character riding down the street on a motorcycle, it's just random flashbacks to him just fighting a guy on the side of the road, him shooting a Gatling gun. It's just, there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just a really lazy way of showing you how the game works. And then from there, the game just cuts into you standing over a guy and shooting him in the head. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know what he did. Oh, he's not gonna do it. They're not gonna do that, are they? Oh, they did it. They did it. You play as Jake Conway, who's returning home after a long absence, it seems like. The character models and textures of this game are just pathetic. Half the time it looks like it's not even loaded properly, and then you realize that that's how much it's going to load. So Jake meets his Uncle Santa, Mac, and he welcomes him home. You don't really know where Jake's been or why he's coming back, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Another loading screen. You come to one of the many biking segments, which at first didn't seem too bad to me. I mean, really mindless, but in terms of gameplay is pretty standard. Until you realize that's all you do, then it becomes a problem. This rival gang shows up. Your stereotypical biker characters from a rival gang called the Devil's Hand. So this is supposed to be your enemy throughout the game, this rival gang.
Scream and scream.
Loading screen. And what do you think's next? Oh, bike segment. So this is where you get introduced to bike combat, which, if I'm being honest, I can barely call combat. When you get into an encounter, the game slows right down and you just mash a button a few times. The game takes all the control of the bike away from you at this point. When you're in that combat portion, the bike just follows the road and you can't crash, so it's barely even worth it. You don't feel accomplished, you just press the button a few times and then you're done. So they kill your brother, and this is supposed to be, I can tell that they were going for a touching moment here, but you don't really, you don't have enough time to care about the kid, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, he's been on screen for about 30 seconds, and now he's dead, and that's supposed to be a driving factor in this game, but who gives a shit, really? Now, if there's one redeeming factor of this game, I actually didn't mind the actor who played the main character, Jake. I thought he did a fairly good job, and everyone else sucks, but his voice actor did a fairly good job. Kind of feel bad for him because he had to be in this game, but he gave it his all.
Well, it's nothing, Mac. Mikey's gone. Now I'm gonna hunt down every one of those animals.
No, it's not gonna be another bike segment, is it? Bike segment. Now we're looking for Anvil, one of the guys that killed your brother. So I'm just running along here, and I think that this person on the left is someone I'm supposed to take out. So naturally I go over to him, he starts fighting me. So I do my best, I kick his ass. Turns out that this is kind of like a collectible in this game. But instead of collecting something, you get to after that, loading screen, bike segment. How much you want to bet that this relationship ends up in some really strange, awkward proportion, fully clothed sex? Now we're going to learn some gun controls, which are absolutely horrendous. The aimer lags when you go to move it. It's really hard to pick your targets. I managed to get a B and 2 C's as my grading, and I don't think I could do much better than that, honestly. Whoa, looks like the game wasn't ready for me to see Mac because he is not textured. Well, that's all for today, guys. Ride to Hell Retribution, honestly, might be the worst game I've ever played. In terms of positives about it, the only thing that comes to mind is the performance of the main character. I thought he did an admirable job. Probably not going to finish it. I only got about 2 hours into it, and I can't see myself going back. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, let me know if there's any other games you want me to play, and I'll do my best to give it a shot. See you on the next one.